Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today for this Immigration Matters presentation. My name is Laura Lopez Puccio, and I'm an immigration attorney at the Legal Service Fund program. This is a partnership between the Culinary and Bartenders unions and Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada. It has been created to provide members with legal information, consultations, and sometimes even full representation from Legal Aid Center attorneys for a variety of legal issues. The services we provide are free. This is a great service that the union provides, and I encourage everyone to take advantage of this. To apply for services, please call Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada's Legal Service Fund program at 702-386-1550 or email us at lsf@lacsn.org. What do we do here? We do simple estate planning, landlord-tenant matters, debt collection and legal issues relating to debt, criminal record sealing, family law forms and information, and also tip earners compliance issues. And of course, immigration, which is the subject of today's presentation. What can we help you here at the Legal Service Fund with? Let's start by the number one, which is understanding legal rights and paths to citizenship. Becoming a citizen is one of the most important steps in a person's life, and we love helping you get naturalized and become a U.S. citizen. We meet with the person, we discuss together if the person qualifies for citizenship, and if they do, then we prepare the forms. Right now, our services are free. The forms that you have to pay for immigration for naturalization is $725. So we prepare the forms and we prepare the applicant for the interview that he or she has to go through. And then we will go with the person to the interview. It's one of the most rewarding experiences, I think, both for the applicant and for the attorney, and we love helping you becoming a citizen of the United States. Okay, the second thing that we can help you with is family visa petitions, where the plan participant is the petitioner or the beneficiary. This is the first step in a person becoming a legal permanent resident. It is a very important step because it's when you establish that there's a relationship between the petitioner and the beneficiary. These family visa petitions differ whether you are a citizen or a legal permanent resident. So let's talk first about a U.S. citizen. A U.S. citizen can request immediate relatives. These are spouses, unmarried children under 21 years of age, and parents of a United States citizen if the United States citizen is 21 years or older. For these three categories of relatives, there's no waiting period. This means that you don't have to wait for a visa to be available. So when you first establish the connection, with the first visa petition and it is approved, then you can immediately adjust status to become a legal permanent resident. There's another category of people that a U.S. citizen can sponsor, and it's called the preference categories. The preference categories are subject to annual limits. So whenever you establish the first connection between the two parties, sometimes you have to wait until there's a visa available so that that person can adjust status. These categories are composed of unmarried sons and daughters of 21 years or older, married sons and daughters, and siblings. So those are all the the categories that a U.S. citizen can petition for. Now let's go to the lawful permanent resident. A lawful permanent resident or green card holder, like many people call them, can petition for a spouse, an unmarried child under 21 years of age, and an unmarried son or daughter 21 years or older. Please note that a legal permanent resident cannot apply for a married son or daughter. They asked me many times about this, and unfortunately, we can't. Sorry, I didn't go through the slides, but it's here, and then I'm here. Okay, what else can we help you with? Adjustment of status applications. This is to obtain lawful permanent residency based on a family visa petition. It's what we just discussed. So once that first connection is established, you apply for adjustment of status. That is the second part of the equation in becoming a permanent resident of the US. So we can do that for you. Also, if you have asylum or are a refugee, or if you are on U visa status, we can help you to adjust your status to become a legal permanent resident. This application is, it costs $1,225 total to apply. This includes the authorization to work and the authorization to travel outside of the country before you receive your green card. It's expensive, but when it's done, it gives you the ability to do many things. You can work without authorization. You can travel without any issues. It's a big step in a person's life. And I'm mentioning the fees only because I wanted to be aware that our services are free, but you have to pay USCIS or USCIS fees, and they charge for everything. So that's it. Let's go to what else can we help you with. We do green card renewals or replacements, and this is for a legal permanent resident who's had their green card for a long time, but they still don't believe that they can become a citizen, or for some reason they can't become a citizen. We will renew your green card for you. This application, the cost of this application is $455 plus $85 for biometrics. Even though sometimes USCIS says, I don't need to take your biometrics, they will charge you for. So the total to replace your green card is $540. But we can do that. It's a very simple process, and usually or lately, they've been renewing green cards pretty fast. So that's a great thing. Moving on, we do FOIA requests. What is a FOIA request? FOIA means Freedom of Information Act, and that allows any person to request their record from a government agency. It's very useful because sometimes you were, for example, when you came in the first time, it happened many, many years ago, you don't remember what happened. You don't know if you were fingerprinted, if they took you. The details are sometimes very hard to remember. It's a traumatic experience. So what the FOIA request does is we ask for immigration, your whole record, so we can see what is in your record, and then we can make an informed decision as to how to move forward with any petition that you want to do. It's a very valuable tool, and I recommend it to most of my clients because it's better to know and to move forward with knowledge of the situation than not knowing. I can apply for this, I can apply for that, and then you get a deportation order in the future. So please be mindful of this tool. It's completely free, and the turnaround is about 4 to 6 weeks. So in 4 to 6 weeks, you can find out what immigration has on you. So keep that in mind. Okay, moving on. Fiancé visas. We can help you with fiancé visas. This is only for United States citizens. Legal permanent residents can't apply for a fiancé. So the two persons have to have an intent to marry within 90 days of the fiancé admission into the United States. That is very important because when this visa is approved, the fiancé travels to the United States and you only have 90 days to get married. You cannot wait longer than that. So it's fast. And also a very, very important requisite for this visa is that you have to have met in person within the 2-year period before you file the petition. Also very important because I have many clients who tell me, oh, I met someone online, can I apply for them? The answer is no, you cannot. If you haven't met in person, you cannot petition for a fiancé. This visa right now is the beginning of the process costs $535, but that's only the beginning because once the fiancé visa is approved and the person travels to the United States and you get married, then you have to adjust status, and that is another $1,200 or so dollars. So be mindful of that. It's not only the initial $535, it's also $1,225 more when the person comes in to adjust status. Okay, moving on. Removal of conditions. This is for a person who was granted conditional legal permanent residency, usually through marriage. When you marry someone and it's a new marriage, it happens shortly after the immigrant came to the United States, or they will issue a conditional green card. These conditional green cards have to be, the conditions need to be removed 90 days before the conditional period expires. The cost for this application is $680, but we'll do it for you. It's also simple. Usually it's better when the two people are still married. That helps with removing the conditions, but it's not necessary to remove the conditions. If you, in the 2 years that you had your green card, you divorced your husband or your wife, it's okay, we can still help you. So don't get discouraged by that. All right. Last but not least, TPS. TPS re-registrations. Please be mindful if you are a TPS holder that USCIS issued an order saying that every TPS holder from El Salvador, Haiti, Honduras, Nepal, Nicaragua, and Sudan must re-register. This is new. I know you haven't re-registered since 2019 probably, or 18. Now you must re-register so that you don't lose your TPS status. So the good thing of this is that they just extended the re-registration period. So if you are from El Salvador, you have through March 9 of 2025 to re-register. If you are from Haiti, it's from now through August 3 of 2024. From Honduras, it starts November 6, 2024, and it runs through July 5, 2025. If you are from Nepal, it starts October 24, 2023, and it runs through June 24, 2025. I'm sorry, let me say something. Honduras, there's a typo. I'm so sorry. It runs through November 6, 2023. So it starts this year. and it runs through July 5, 2025. If you are from Nicaragua, it starts November 6, 2023, so it's the same day as Honduras, and it runs through July 5, 2025. And from Sudan, they just opened that re-registration, and it runs through April 19, 2025. So if you are a TPS holder, please come see us, and we'll help you with the renewal so that you don't lose your status and you don't lose your employment authorization. That is very important. So what are the next steps? Please call our office at 702-386-1550 to complete an intake. Once your eligibility is confirmed through Zenit, our advocates will schedule an initial consult to discuss your concerns and needs with an attorney. I know I went through this material very fast, but please, if you have questions, come see me, call the number. We'll be more than happy to meet with you, one-on-one to discuss your specific situation. And I hope I gave you good information. Again, please call us 702-386-1550 and ask us your questions. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful, and I can't wait to meet you all. Bye.